Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Red Raiders will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
And that is not the way you want to start this game. If you're the kick return unit, you've got to make something positive happen. Guys missing blocks, not a great effort by the kick returner, and now this offense has to start in bad field position.
Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space, it's Hardy. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Makes the grab, it's Virgil.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Douglas. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster. Seeing it here.
That's caught, it's Douglas. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Looking downfield, it's Morton. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking to pass, it's Morton. Right down the middle. With the catch, it's Virgil. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he'll run out of bounds to wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the left. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the 1st half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Dickey. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling.
Sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Manning. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Manning. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There he goes. Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, doesn't he? Makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with an 82-yard touchdown jaunt. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Morton. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
A lot of times as a defender, it's really about route recognition, seeing what that receiver's going to do. And you could tell, stuck his foot in the ground, started to break in. Nice job breaking on the quarterback's eyes, breaking his hand in there and batting the football to the ground.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good, and you got to pick up those guys up front. They did.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. On the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Morton. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a